Diddy's private jet touched down in Miami and all eyes are on it after authorities raided two of his homes. What could the FBI have discovered aboard Sean Diddy's jet could change everything. Recent raids on his properties and jet have fueled widespread speculation, especially with new revelations about his extravagant lifestyle and high-profile connection. But what did they find that's making headlines? How has he kept this secret? Read about the FBI's findings that led to Diddy's detention. Federal authorities raided Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami residences on March 25, 2024. The Department of Homeland Security spearheaded these raids in connection with the music mogul's lawsuits and criminal charges. Diddy's months-long court fights took a big turn. The raids may have been related to misconduct or trafficking. The timing was deliberate. In the months before the raids, Diddy faced a flurry of legal lawsuits, starting with his ex-girlfriend's $30 million New York Adult Survivors Act lawsuit. Diddy dismissed all charges as unfounded and financially motivated, but pressure had increased to the point where law police took action. The FBI and Homeland Security raided Diddy's houses with Southern District of New York search warrants. Witnesses recounted a tremendous military-like display of force. The agents seized electronics and hard drives likely to gather digital evidence to bolster their charges. The raid was quickly criticized by Diddy's lawyers, calling it a witch hunt and accusing officials of disproportionate force. They also stated that Diddy and his family were not arrested. Media exploded over the raids. Diddy's Gulfstream G550, which hosts expensive parties and flies celebrities, was also questioned. After Diddy's jet took off from Los Angeles and was detected near Antigua hours before the raids, rumors circulated that he fled the country to avoid legal trouble. Diddy's abrupt disappearance piqued public interest, raising questions about the investigation's depth. His sons Christian and Justin Combs were handcuffed outside one property during the raid. Whether they were held or questioned by officials is unclear. Dramatic raid footage published by news sources shook the entertainment industry. Diddy's high-profile role in music and business made this probe stand out. With such a large federal effort, the question persists. What did agents hope to find at Diddy's houses to change the case? Was his private jet's unexpected departure a coincidence or more serious? Something more serious. The Gulfstream G550 exudes elegance. The plane has huge cabins with sumptuous leather couches, powerful entertainment systems, and cutting-edge technology for maximum comfort and exclusivity. Luxury travel is ideal aboard board, with exquisite food and top-notch security. Diddy's private jet has taken numerous celebrities on exotic vacations. However, its lavishness has raised questions about what happened on board over the years. Diddy's reported freak-off parties with illicit buddies may have taken place on his jet. Laptops, phones, and possibly encrypted hard drives were taken from the plane during the investigation. These artifacts may be significant for linking Diddy's claimed actions to the cases. Investigators are particularly interested in any communications, recordings, or financial transactions related to Diddy's allegations, although the authorities have not issued a list of all confiscated goods. The probe may have seized pricey jewelry and cash, according to unsubstantiated claims. These goods may be vital evidence of Diddy's wealth or directly related to the charges. After federal raids on his houses and extensive media scrutiny of his private plane, Diddy has been seen in Miami, New York, and Amsterdam, stoking conjecture. Diddy's private plane finds are linked to the FBI investigation into criminal and civil allegations. These allegations include trafficking, misconduct, and other serious crimes from the months before the raid. Authorities specifically sought evidence to support many accusers' statements. Jet electronic devices may include evidence of inappropriate activity or financial agreements relating to these charges. The jet's flight timing was likewise suspicious. It began hours before the federal raids on his houses, raising questions about whether Diddy was informed. Diddy may have been on the Gulfstream, but its unexplained route to Antigua, a country with intricate extradition relations with the U.S., raised suspicions. Besides the investigation's facts, myths surround the case. Diddy's private jet flights have been rumored to involve lavish parties with celebrities, with some saying they were more than simply casual get-togethers. Despite no proof of illicit activity on the jet, these claims compound an already complex scenario. The FBI's raids have sparked discussions on social media about these planes. Given their ties to Diddy, many fans have wondered if his high-profile visitors are involved in the inquiry. Besides Diddy, no one else has been linked to the private jet. With so much digital data from Diddy's jet, might this help prove the allegations? What will officials find next? How far is Diddy's opulent lifestyle investigated? Shaw Diddy Combs has hosted several celebrities at his house parties and aboard his luxurious private plane. Diddy's parties have always been extravagant, but recent legal actions have put a darker shadow over what may have happened, notably at his $60 million Gulfstream G550 parties. Diddy's close-knit celebrity group comprises artists and actresses. Justin Bieber has flown with Diddy countless times. Bieber has attended Diddy's events since their teenage connection. Bieber hasn't commented on these flights, but his presence at Diddy's gatherings fuels conjecture. Leonardo DiCaprio, who is reported to have attended Diddy's lavish parties aboard the jet, is another noteworthy guest. DiCaprio's repeated appearances have boosted the jet's Hollywood elite status. Ashton Kutcher, another frequent flyer, helped organize Diddy's 2009 White Party, which combined high society with his explosive energy. Usher, Beyoncé, and Jay-Z have attended Diddy's parties as well as actors. Diddy is a close friend and collaborator with Beyoncé and Jay-Z, who have attended several of his events. However, they've kept quiet about his scandals. Diddy's jet was more than a mode of transportation. This was the setting for his most private events. These parties were reportedly small and attended by celebrities. Immersed in unmatched luxury, the Gulfstream G550's freak-off festivities were secretive and lavish. Celebrities were reportedly taken away to isolated places for days of celebrations, driven by Diddy's opulent style. This gathering reportedly featured Mariah Carey and Paris Hilton. Both have attended Diddy's house parties and reportedly flown on his private jet. These parties were legendary in entertainment due to riches, exclusivity, and star power. Some insiders say celebrities preferred Diddy's private plane to take them to exotic locales away from the public eye. These flights were more than transportation. They established Diddy's status as Hollywood's party king and powerful personality. After FBI raids and ongoing investigations, many Diddy party superstars have kept quiet or distanced themselves. Regular guests like Ashton Kutcher and Leonardo have not addressed the controversies, raising questions about who knew what. Usher, who was mentored by Diddy early in his career, has made cryptic comments about his crazy experiences with the music mogul. He never directly accused himself of misconduct. Despite their close relationship with Diddy, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have not commented on the allegations. As more evidence emerges, would these celebs discuss their Diddy experiences or remain silent? The inquiry into Diddy's parties may reveal Hollywood's privileged culture due to its high-profile participants. Gulfstream Diddy. The G550 luxury jet goes beyond transportation. His decades-long success has created a luxury lifestyle. This $65 million jet is the ultimate status symbol due to its comfort and cutting-edge technology. Diddy has mixed business and pleasure when traveling like many celebrities. Public footage and descriptions of the Gulfstream G550 highlight its luxury. The jet's leather couches, polished wood paneling, and luxurious carpets provide maximum luxury for 19 passengers. It has dining, entertainment, and rest areas, and some say it even a private bedroom for longer trips. Diddy could do business at 40,000 feet. He may have virtual meetings, run his businesses, or relax with top-notch cabin entertainment. His private jet becomes a peaceful refuge and mobile office with these opulent amenities, highlighting his global business prominence. Luxurious private jets like the Gulfstream G550 have historically signified privileged status. Diddy's jet elevates this idea. Diddy's brand is reflected in the plane's sleek black exterior and unique interior. It represents his success and freedom to travel without commercial planes. The airplane hosts expensive parties, adding to Diddy's private life mystery. Freak-off parties and famous visitors have made the aircraft seem more than just a mode of transportation. Exclusive events are held there. Diddy's Gulfstream G550 shows his riches and luxury, however much of this is supposition. Over the years, rumors of lavish jet parties have circulated, featuring high-profile visitors and multi-day festivities hosted in Diddy's characteristic larger-than lifestyle. Could Diddy's luxurious private jet hide secrets that may surface during the investigation? Will the investigation disclose more about the jet's role in Diddy's social network? Diddy faces complex legal and financial issues after the FBI raided his estates in March 2024. Diddy's career, reputation, and wealth all at risk as the inquiry heats up. FBI raids might lead to criminal charges or civil lawsuits, transforming his future. Multiple women filed lawsuits in trafficking, and misbehavior charges prompted the probe. Diddy has always rejected these charges, but his legal team must now defend him against increasing evidence that could harm his freedom and career. His computer gadgets and personal documents were taken, indicate that authorities are trying to link him to a bigger criminal network, potentially implicating his friends. Until the FBI intervened, we assumed Diddy's wild parties were just rumors. They found more surprising than expected when they raided his properties in March 2024. Court records show federal authorities found over 1,000 baby oil and lubricant bottles. I can't guess what that was about, but it's suspicious. Only the top of the iceberg. The FBI found 3 AR-15S illicit guns with deleted serial numbers and narcotics. Finally, they unearthed Diddy's blackmail tapes from these crazy gatherings. Why was Diddy's mansion full with baby oil and lubricant? The indictment states that Diddy had a team committed to organizing these wild events, including obtaining extra linens, narcotics, and baby oil. These weren't casual parties. The multi-day parties reportedly caused visitors to become drugged and need IV fluids. Diddy allegedly had medical professionals on hand to keep the party going for days, but it gets worse. Diddy allegedly blackmailed these parties, according to the FBI. He may have taped the proceedings and manipulated his guests using secret cassettes, forcing them to lie about what transpired. This is where racketeering accusations apply. Diddy allegedly used his whole business empire to fund these parties and keep the enterprise going. The narrative continues. It went beyond medications and baby oil. These freak-out parties were wild. Insiders said several attendees were unprepared for the chaos. Multi-day orgies where anything went, with constant essentials for the lagging. IV infusions, medicines, and unending baby oil kept everyone in the game. Diddy appeared to be in charge until the FBI arrived. It gets wilder here. Feds found more than party supplies and videos. Diddy allegedly controlled guests with intimidation and violence. The police suspect he used AR-15s to intimidate individuals. He allegedly threatened employees and guests with violence if they didn't comply. This is strong mafia vibes. Diddy may not be able to talk himself out of this. It's more than a few illicit guns. 3 AR-15s with scratched serial numbers were found by the feds, raising concerns. Not only that, a drum magazine, a military-grade ammo clip, was also seized. According to reports, Diddy was organizing huge freak-off parties while heavily armed. That's disastrous. Here's something neglected. Baby oil and narcotics are disturbing, but the secret tapes are more so. According to the indictment, Diddy had placed cameras around his properties to record these events. Authorities said some of these films are so explicit that are suspecting trafficking and coercion. Big personalities in the industry are reported to be on these tapes, which might exacerbate this case. If Diddy used these records for blackmail, as the FBI suspects, it might be one of Hollywood's worst scandals. Diddy's next move? Things aren't looking good. The tapes, drugs, and other evidence against him make it hard for him to talk his way out of this one. His legal team probably works 24/7. Racketeering and trafficking charges could land him in prison. If those tapes emerge, Diddy isn't alone in peril. This controversy could involve several celebrities. This is one of the weirdest stories in years. People thought Diddy was a party animal, but this escalates the drama. I can't believe Diddy's been leading a double life, one fan said. Like the Wolf of Wall Street meets Eyes Wide Shut. Another said Hollywood will collapse if Diddy fails. All your thoughts? Is Diddy running these crazy, hazardous parties or being set up? Comment your ideas below. Please like and subscribe for updates.